Ridge Lane Limited Partners is a merchant bank co-founded by former Governor Tom Ridge and R. Brad Lane. The firm specializes in corporate strategy and venture development for private growth stage technology companies. Ridge Lane has extensive ties to the military and to the Department of Homeland Security. Their team includes a dozen former governors, both Democrats and Republicans. It includes thought leaders who seek to channel education into competency-based, workforce-aligned pipelines. There can be little doubt that Ridge Lane and predatory firms of this type aim to redesign government as a public-private partnership that serves the interest of social impact investors. In education, this will happen through pay-for-success provisions embedded in the Every Student Succeeds Act. Dr. Hite, I was dismayed to see you listed as a senior education advisor on Ridge Lane's website. How can you, in good conscience, serve as an advisor to a consulting firm that views public education as a vehicle for profit-taking? Our system is far from perfect and was never intended to serve all children well, particularly Black and brown children. But do you actually believe partnerships with defense interests and hedge fund managers will create authentic, empowering learning experiences for Philadelphia students? Clearly, your motives align with those of the elite. Should we not be suspicious of plans to create an energy pilot program at Strawberry Mansion High School when Ridge Lane has its hands in sustainability ventures? Shouldn't Ridge Lane's ties to real estate development give Strawberry Mansion residents pause? They have legitimate concerns that proposed school transformation could result in them eventually being gentrified out of their homes. If information technology should end up being proposed as workforce training at the school, would parents have to second guess if you're prioritizing the interests of students or investors? Will the 21st century workforce programs you offer end up weaving their children's futures into Tom Ridge's war and security state machine? As Philadelphia schools transfer to mayoral control, it is our obligation to ensure that they are not being handed over as points of extraction for private profit. We demand public money for public schools that serve the will of the people, not the war machine, not private capital, not big data. Tonight, I stand with W.E.B. Du Bois on the side of peace and justice and truth, and I wish to confirm if you are in fact serving as an education advisor to Ridge Lane, and if the answer is yes, do we have a right to know what services you render and how you are compensated?
Thank you for the question. And yes, I am an advisor for Ridge Lane, and just in an advisory role. So I'm on a call every other month to talk about educational issues. I don't participate in any businesses associated with Ridge Lane or anything else associated with the School District of Philadelphia. And I will ask that our General Counsel also talk about the process we use to actually get that approved and vetted so that there are absolutely no conflicts with respect to how we do business and what vendors we use.
But it is an investment vehicle, correct? I mean, it would presume
I'm not
that
advising on investments.
no, not the nature, but just by that education is a legitimate business investment interest as opposed to a public. Ridge Lane creates a business sector about education.
So there are other superintendents on the advisory board, as you recalled, and several college presidents who are there. And we talk about education, and we talk about issues affecting education.
Public education.
We talk about education just in general.
As an investment. I mean,
No,
it's
not as an investment. No.
but it's an investing company. It's a merchant banking company.
This was carefully vetted. It was approved by the School Reform Commission. Dr. Hite serves in a limited role on an advisory board, among many. It's a very limited.
But it's a for-profit company. It's not a nonprofit board.
He is not compensated. He receives nothing in return. He spends very minimal time on this, and it's a learning opportunity for us. It commits us to nothing, and it is purely advisory.
So if I were to request the materials about that from an open records request, I could do an open records request for that information?
Thank you for your sure. If you submit an open a request, the law department will respond to that.
Is there a particular way I need to phrase it?
That I don't know. You would have to.
Okay, well, we can talk about that. Thank you.
Thank you for your testimony.